Certainly Quincy's come a long way, and I think, as has certain parts of Boston, starting with the South End. Back in when I was a child, it was the combat zone, and now it's multi-million-dollar condos all up and down the street. Quincy is further outside of Boston, and it is also catching some of the nice breeze coming out of Boston's heated real estate market, as it's kind of claimed a spot as one of the top destinations in the world now for
Right.
international money. And as that bubble grows out, Quincy is certainly in a perfect spot to capitalize on it. It's in the path of progress. It's got a coastline very similar to South Boston's,
Right.
and it's got more history than a lot of other neighboring cities, if not all of the other neighboring cities. Home of two presidents, John Adams, John Quincy Adams. It's got many houses
history there.
listed on the National Historic Register, and it's got a very progressive mayor who's doing an exceptionally good job in bringing out the best in Quincy. It's been
Close to Boston.
it's
Easy
sort
to
of
get into Boston every
four
day.
four stops on the Red Line.
Wow.
It's really been a diamond in the rough for a long time. And Tom Koch, who's been mayor there for a number of years now, just got elected for another 4 years last fall, has really done an amazing job of galvanizing a lot of the influences in Quincy and capitalizing on its history, coastline, getting developers excited about Quincy, working with the state, working with the federal government, bringing up grants and monies to do big infrastructure projects that are really going to reap amazing rewards for the city, as long as the city has the patience to follow through and see them to fruition.
Now, it sounds to me that it's still attracting that home community, but now you're going to be able to attract those millennials and also those empty nesters.
Sure. I mean, Quincy's taking a page out of Somerville's playbook.
Right.
Somerville's done
Love
a great.
Somerville. That was another town when I first came to Boston. I went, really? And now
Yeah.
I go like, oh wow, really? We're going to Somerville.
Yeah, exactly. And the mayors talk, and the people share best practices.
Right.
The city leaders share best practices, and they're trying to brand it as a place, and successfully branding it as a place for the millennials, capturing that 20-year-old to 35-year-old audience, and building the city up in a way that they're going to want to live there, not only for the proximity to Boston and their red line transportation, but also because there are nice restaurants and they're building a social scene in Quincy that people can really enjoy on the weekends and on the weeknights.
I appreciate that emphasis on social scene.
No problem.
Tell us a little bit about your business. I mean, how you got into it and why it has the focus that it does around Quincy.
Well, I started as an investment banker, where I learned some fundamental analysis with numbers and finances, and that's really helped me in my real estate business, which I started back in 2001, actually right after 9/11. I left New York City and I started buying properties in South Boston, and I've kept going ever since. Started with condo conversions, and then when the market turned, started doing a lot of rental properties in Dorchester, Roxbury, Jamaica Plain, different neighborhoods around Boston, capitalized on the very low acquisition prices, and was able to leverage that experience and start on larger projects now, where instead of buying $500,000 homes, we're developing $20 million properties.
Interesting. You became an entrepreneur. Did you ever imagine that you would develop the size business that you have today?
I guess not. No. I just wanted to have independence, financial independence from corporate America, and just worked hard. I kept my nose down, got my work done, surrounded myself with good people, complementary skill sets, kept a high level of integrity, and just worked hard.